made in the image of the divine. And so, but we have free will, allegedly free will, as though free will is seen to be largely an illusion when you look deeper, but it appears to be real at certain levels, right? And so that means we can go in either one of two directions, towards something extraordinary or to the absolute worst creatures to inhabit this planet ever. And there's no question that we fit that category as well, obviously. So all of that was accelerating in the 1950s and 1960s, the embrace of the greater potential of the human being. And then, what happened in the 1960s was the birth control pill became available for women. So they could choose more readily between a career or life at home as a homemaker or mother, right? Many of them naturally opted for a career, which is perfectly understandable. And so at that time, there was a men's movement that started to be created. And it was largely a feminist men's movement in support of the empowerment of women.
Right. The first men's movement was feminist in nature, supporting women.
Yeah, by and large. And starting in the United States and in United Kingdom. And then, of course, whenever you have the creation of something, sooner or later you're going to have the creation of the opposite of it. Right? I always say the classic example is that the Satan of the Old Testament, Hashatan, the obstructor, is a relatively mild figure. He's something of a hired gun prosecutor by Jehovah, Yahweh, as in the book of Job, right, where he's testing Job. But with the coming of the New Testament, you have the appearance of Jesus as a symbol of perfect purity, perfect light, and that requires, by the law of duality, the opposite. So at that point, Satan becomes something extremely dark. Right. Same thing is happening in the men's movement. So the initial support of the changes that were going on in the 1960s in the whole area of the empowerment of women was sooner or later was going to call into existence the opposite for the more reactionary men's movement. And that was the beginning of the anti-feminist men's movement, which also began 1970s.
Right, another group of men starts going, what about us?
Yeah, but in a sort of a more extreme way, where the feminine mind is seen more as highly problematic.